Arsenal would have lost their 6th game of the Premiership season. They're still unbeaten after 36, and Manchester United have lost that league title.
Just quite quickly on Chelsea. We thought Joe Cole might just play just behind Ida Johnson, but what they've started is Makelele just sitting in front of the back four, and then a quartet: Gronkier, Lampard, Jeremy and Joe Cole in front of him. So 5 in midfield for Chelsea at the start of the game.
Manchester United aren't the first team and won't be the last to lose their impetus in the league in the run-up to an FA Cup final. It has happened to their Cardiff opponents Millwall as well. But it's a little more surprising here. Injuries haven't helped, nor the suspension of Paul Scholes. But they're looking, apart from the need to sign off at Old Trafford with a win and the slim chance of pipping Chelsea for 2nd place, they want to get their act back together for the one piece of silverware that they're hoping to bring to the great trophy cabinet here. 1-0 to the other. With the Ronaldo straying, it's easy for Fletcher just to fill in wide right. And Nistelrooy for Scholes to strike one. Cudicini did well to not stop it, but to keep it within his reach, with Van Nistelrooy following up.
Lovely football. They were patient, they waited on Van Nistelrooy coming and showing. He eventually did. That's the link-up they're looking for. Goalkeeper does well. Difficult conditions. Look at the ball skip up at him.
Ronaldo. Well, it had to be dealt with because it was going right where they call the postage stamp, top corner.
Well, it's like Jesper Gronkier, it's only with the left foot. It's a cross. There's no thought of him looking at goal and scoring, but it might just have dropped in. Lovely little interplay that. Jeremy just loses out, but that's the kind of football they've played.
Terry stepping in. Oh, he's put Johnson in. Oh, the flag's gone up.
Must have been close. Must have been close. When he intercepts this, I thought it was going to go wide to Cole. You see Joe Cole wide here now, and then he plays the ball just immediately. Oh, so he's just off, but the linesman's nowhere near in line. I would say that much, nowhere near.
Bridge for Johnson. Yes, it is a corner.
Well, I think Tim Howard realised that this must have come off a United player. That's why he's scrambling to stop it going out initially. Otherwise, why would he even attempt to get that? But he kind of keeps it in, and then he starts to slide, and I'm not so sure that ball's going out.
The whole of the ball. Chelsea were given the verdict. Jeremy takes the corner. And dealt with it. A touch from Cole. Gronkier, expect the unexpected. Like that! Like that!
No, that wasn't a cross.
It was a goal in keeping with the way Chelsea have started this game. And Manchester United, on a pretty poor run, are behind again.
Well, I'm just surprised at the lack of pressure when this ball's played to him here. Now look at the time he's got here. Only Paul Scholes goes halfway, really. But no one else really makes a move to go and close him down. It takes 1, 2, 3. I mean, how many touches are you going to allow someone in your own 18-yard box to do this? And they've only got one person in a crowded box who comes out and gets anywhere near him, and that was Paul Scholes. And I have to say, they've paid the penalty for it. Fabulous strike.
Ronaldo. A good reach by Fletcher. All Scholes. Van Nistelrooy. Ryan Giggs. The great stop by Cudicini. Giggs went for placement. Steve Bennett has
he's looking
Scholes. This is the referee who gave, of course, that penalty for Manchester United late on against Arsenal back here in September. Caused all sorts of repercussions.
The best piece of football United have played. And what a save this is. Look at John Terry, though, back on the line. Would he have gotten there had he beaten the goalkeeper? Well, there's a coming together here, certainly. But he goes down rather easily. And that's why Steve Bennett's decided that he was trying to influence the referee. He's on his way down, really, Paul Scholes.
Bridge. Good Johnson around the penalty spot. He's there. Still keeping it short, Chelsea. Scholes.
I tell you what, he's a lucky boy, Paul Scholes. I tell you, the referee reached for a pocket there, you know, Martin. And I think he realises who it is.
That's a yellow card.
You cannot do that.
Fletcher, pursued by Huth.
Well, that will be a booking.
Outside.
Yeah, it's outside. He had warned Robert Huth a while ago, Steve Bennett. He said to him, he'd called him, he says, that's two. He said, one more. The next free kick he gave away he was going to be booked for.
O'Shea gets to it. Huth.
Penalty.
Louis Saha fell by Robert Huth.
Stick a leg out like that and don't win the ball. It's a penalty. Saha gets there first. Penalty. Easiest decision Steve Bennett will make today.
Should it be a second yellow card? Ruud van Nistelrooy has probably been ruining since September. The penalty that Steve Bennett gave Manchester United against Arsenal that he pumped against the bar. But here he is. This to level it before half-time. No! Cudicini! It was a low one, and goalkeepers do have a chance of reaching out like that. He had to reach a long way. A great save.
When you guess right, like he does, and it's not right in the corner, like it isn't, you've got a chance as a goalkeeper. A surprise. Thought he might get some air in that.
Relieved Huth. Still the corner to deal with. Gronkiar is there.
Well, that's been a good first half, this. Some lovely football, some chances. Manchester United will feel that they certainly should be level.
Van Nistelrooy's name's been in the paper, not for playing recently. Rumours of a move, injury problems. Even a suggestion of a dispute with the manager, Joe Cole. The manager would have been worried there as Chelsea put it together again, clicked back into gear.
Well, this is from back to front. Lovely sweeping football. The only time the ball left the ground was there.
O'Shea. Sonic first, and probably thinking, why does it just have to happen now when we've made this change? Saha's come on and got the penalty. Level at half-time. But they're not. They're still behind, thanks to Cudicini's agility and excellence. Out guest Ruud van Nistelrooy. And Chelsea, who certainly played extremely well for half an hour. Jesper Gronkiar embroidered that with a goal that was very easy on the eye. And Claudio Ranieri, still the Chelsea manager, goes in at half-time at Old Trafford with his Chelsea leading by a 1-0. Chelsea ready to go at the start of the second half, hoping to reproduce their excellence of most of the first. I say ready to go, but there was one player a little late on parade, and Jesper is with us. More of the same, please, from the neutral point of view. Melchior. Highly entertaining, highly eventful. Two teams highly placed in the table. Cole. Jeremy. Joe Cole again. Forward in that pattern of play for Chelsea was Wayne Bridge. Makalele. Gets across, uses the conditions to his advantage and slide into the challenge. Good Johnson, it is there to be hit.
Either side of the goalkeeper, it might have given him a problem. He's done this quite well at times, Good Johnson. He's worked the ball, they think he's going one way and he just tucks back in the other. Look how many players he loses then.
And then Jeremy got the ball, and Joe Cole did well to keep it. Bronchier. Find the head of Good Johnson. Where's Brown switched off? Good Johnson comes out from Howard to Jeremy. The flag has gone up against Lampard.
Well, Good Johnson's is a chance. He's so good at close control, Good Johnson. You think he's going to hit this now, but he trusts his own ability to skip round Gary Neville. And it's only that he gets so close to the goalkeeper that makes the chance difficult in the end. Tim Howard does well to stay on his feet and close the gap down.
Silvestre. And of course, for a long time he was the left back, and it's not a strange position to find himself in.
Nah, that's wasteful, isn't it? Absolutely acres to do what he likes, pick out a cross, but it happens.
If you've just joined us, Bronchier scored in the 19th minute, just before half-time. Carlo Cudicini saved a penalty from Ruud van Nistelrooy. Abramovich not by private plane this morning.
We're just looking at Manchester United's back. Sylvester actually playing at left back now, Martin. They've just shifted him, Sir Alex, and John O'Shea on the ball now at centre back. Obviously wants someone more direct who can get forward, who's a natural left sider anyway.
But it's O'Shea's pass. Oh, Robert Huth will be off here.
I don't know how good a view he gets of this, the referee.
Chelsea down to 10 men.
The lad might be unlucky. It happened very quickly. The only decision he's got to make, you look at the referee as he's looking right down the line, but does he get a good view of it? Does he win the ball? That's the decision that has to be made. Doesn't really get anything, does he? A little nick. You see the referee's position. He sees the tackle come in.
Bridges very, very quick off the mark. He certainly has been a value for money acquisition. Left back from Southampton. Lampard got his head to it. Back from Silvestre. Oh, Cudicini has dropped it. It's a gift for Ruud van Nistelrooy and Manchester United.
What a gift. What a gift. I can only remember him doing something like that once before, earlier in the season against Arsenal at Highbury, when he made a mess of an easy take. And this has got absolutely nothing to do with being down to 10 men. Because this is a little gift back in from Sylvestre. It's high up there. Come on then, catch and practice. John Terry gets out the way. Well. What a gift.
Scott Parker is on, but Manchester United have scored. Silvestre, Giggs just dropping out to get in a telling cross, but Glenn Johnson heads it away. Giggs does well. Fletcher. 30 seconds. Saha. Silvestre. Makalele not wanting to panic, but
panicking.
Second place in the Premiership is confirmed. Chelsea have done it under Claudio Ranieri with a draw here at Old Trafford. It's a happier ending to a despairing week. It might have been even better, but for Carlo Cudicini fumbling, allowing Van Nistelrooy to score, but we shouldn't forget earlier in the game his penalty save from the same player. Chelsea started the game the better side. Jesper Gronkjaer gave them a deserved lead. Robert Huth sent off, and it needed some tenacity in the last 10 minutes or so. But quite pointed that they have finished above Manchester United by drawing here at Old Trafford. They are a challenge to Manchester United on the field and even more significantly off it.
John, has finishing second put a smile back on your face?
Yeah, definitely.
Here at Old Trafford 4 years ago. Do you think next week against Leeds will be your last game?
No, I don't bet about it. I believe I can stay here.
Really, after all the speculation, everybody seems to think you will definitely go. Do you think there is still hope for you?
I think so. Everything is open.
Have you had dialogue? Have you had anything said to you by the club's owners to encourage you at all?
I feel this. It's an impression. I feel this. It's not finished yet.
And do you think as well, you say you're slowly getting better. It was semi-finals, second place. If you were given one more season, do you think you could win the Premiership?
Look, it will be difficult to win for me or for another coach, but I think the foundation are good foundation. This group is a great group.
Good day.
I thought it was a good quality game. I thought there was some good football from both teams. I thought after they scored the goal, we played some excellent stuff. We were a bit unlucky we didn't capitalise on that. Penalty kick, obviously, Ruud's not the best season of penalty kicks, which is unusual for him. But you have to give credit to the goalkeeper. That was a really good save. The second half, for the first 15-20 minutes, I thought Chelsea played very well. Played counter-attack football very good. Kept the composure. And we got the break when Cudicini dropped the ball. After that, well, anything could have happened. But I was satisfied with the commitment of the players. They worked very hard. They go through that period where they just need a little break. They got it with Cudicini dropping the ball. And then from then on, it was a bit of a siege.